You don't have a discipline problem. You have an addiction to visible proof, and that addiction will cost you every transformation that was 12 weeks from changing your entire life. June 5th, 5 in the morning. Two men push through the glass door of a small gym on the east side of the city. Marcus, 28, lean, dark short hair, gray workout shirt, and his buddy Cole, stocky, blonde, black tank top. Both of them swore this was the summer everything changed. They trained hard that first week, matching sets, matching reps. Cole talked about the body he'd have by August. Marcus said nothing. He just gripped the bar and pulled. Something about the way he held the weight told you he wasn't here for August. He was here for something he couldn't name yet.
Week 2, Cole checked the mirror after every set, flexed, turned sideways. Nothing had changed. He laughed it off. Early days, he said, but there was something in his voice, a clock already ticking. Marcus didn't look at the mirror once. He looked at the floor, breathed, and went again.
Day 15. Cole's side of the bench was empty. Marcus stared at it for 10 seconds. Then he sat down alone and started his sets. No speech, no anger, just a man in an empty room and the sound of iron moving through air. That silence became his training partner.
Cole told him later, over a text, not even a phone call, "It's not working, man. 3 weeks and nothing. I'll try again in January." 3 weeks. That's what he gave the rest of his life. Most people who start a training program quit within the first few weeks, long before visible results ever appear. Cole wasn't weak. He was normal.
Week 4, something small shifted. Marcus couldn't point to it. His body looked the same. The scale hadn't moved, but the weight that used to pin him at 8 reps, he hit 10, then 11. His lungs recovered faster between sets. Nobody could see it, but inside his cells, a war was being won. Here's what was happening beneath his skin, and this is the part that changes everything. His mitochondria, the power plants inside every muscle cell, were multiplying. His capillary network was branching deeper into tissue that had been starved for years. His V-Otwo max was climbing. His body was rebuilding itself from the marrow out, invisibly, silently, without permission or applause.
Week 6, the doubt hit like a wall. Marcus stood in the parking lot at 4:50 in the morning, engine running, and almost drove home. His reflection hadn't changed. His friends hadn't noticed. Cole was posting beach photos, and here he was grinding in the dark for nothing anyone could measure.
He turned the engine off, got out, walked in. That single decision made in the cold with zero evidence it mattered was the turn. Not because it was dramatic, because it was invisible. Nobody clapped. Nobody filmed it. He just chose the hard thing when the easy thing was right there, engine running.
Week 7, something cracked open, not his body, his mind. The effort stopped feeling like punishment. It started feeling like language. Every rep was a sentence he was writing about who he was becoming. He couldn't explain it to anyone. He just knew that the man who almost drove home last week was already a stranger.
In a lab 300 miles away, a physiologist named Dr. Lena Vasquez, early 40s, wire-rimmed glasses, dark hair pulled back, was reviewing data from a 12-week training study. 54 participants. Same protocol Marcus was running. She'd been tracking their blood, their oxygen uptake, their pain tolerance. And the numbers told a story the participants couldn't feel yet.
She leaned back in her chair and said it quietly, to no one. By week 8, their physiology was already transformed. V-Otwo max up 14%. Pain threshold elevated. Mitochondrial density measurably increased across every subject. They just couldn't see it yet. And that's the tragedy. Most people quit exactly at the point the evidence is about to arrive.
Week 9. Marcus added weight to the bar for the first time in 2 months. His recovery between sets dropped from 90 seconds to 60. His resting heart rate had fallen 8 beats per minute. He didn't know the science. He just knew the iron felt different in his hands, like it belonged there now.
Week 10, a stranger at the gym nodded at him. "You're here every morning." That was it. 5 words. But Marcus felt something unlock, not pride, something deeper. Recognition. He had become a person the room expected to see. The iron had carved a slot for him in the world, and he fit it. Week 11, Cole called, "You still going to that gym? Man, I need to get back in." Marcus paused. He wanted to say, "You don't understand. It's not the gym. It's the 90 days of silence where you build the person who deserves the results." But he just said, "Doors open at 5. Cole never came.
Week 12. Marcus stood in front of the mirror, and for the first time he could see it. Shoulders broader, waist tighter. But that's not what stopped him. It was his eyes. They were steady, quiet. The eyes of a man who had kept a promise to himself when no one was watching and no evidence said it mattered. The reflection wasn't the point. He knew that now. The 12 weeks had built something no mirror could show, a nervous system that didn't flinch, a mind that didn't negotiate with comfort, a default setting that said, "I stay." Cole wanted the body. Marcus built the person. That's why one of them is still training and the other is still planning to start. So let me ask you something. It's July right now, summer. The season people swear they'll change. You're 3 weeks in or you haven't started and the mirror is telling you nothing's happening. Remember Dr. Vasquez. Remember Marcus at 4:50 in the morning, engine running. The transformation is already underway. You just can't see it yet. And if you stay, you won't just get results. You'll become someone who doesn't quit. That's worth more than any reflection. The miracle isn't the result. The miracle is the 12 weeks nobody saw. Subscribe to forge your iron mindset. The iron mindset.